Yo, what's good? Hey there. Welcome to the first annual episode of the Straw Hat Verdict, except this is for top 5 movies of 2023. Hello, it is 2023, December 31st, 2023, at 8 o'clock, so 4 hours until 2024. And I want to make a video basically saying what my top 5 movies are for this year. So, without further ado, let's get right into this crap. Alright, so starting off strong at number 5. I don't really know. To be completely honest, I haven't seen a lot of movies this year, but so I haven't really developed a number 5. But if I was to go right off the top of my head, like right this second, if I was to think about a movie that isn't the top 4 movies in this video right now, and I was to think about it like right now as we are speaking, Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 3. Now, it's not the best movie ever to pick, but it's something I watch, and it is something that I did enjoy. There was a lot of controversy surrounding it, regarding the F word and all that, and regarding like modern day parenting. I may hopefully talk about that. And overall, it was a pretty good movie. Action scenes were decent. It's basically your normal Marvel movie, but obviously this takes place in a time period where Marvel is slowly decreasing. This is like post Endgame, so it's like not in a good era right now. But if you want like a good like movie to watch, or like a good Marvel movie to watch, like lift your spirits up, I can definitely recommend uh, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 because it is like a cool movie. The plot is pretty cool. Basically goes over the backstories of Rocket Raccoon and how he was and all that. But yeah, don't really got anything else good to say other than that this is a pretty good movie. I think it deserves top 5 for me. Regarding that, I have not seen any other movies, so basically it was like a no choice. So, because I just came up with it literally just what off the top of my head. But yeah, so now we're getting to somewhere with number 4. So, number 4, I actually have a list right here. So number 4 would have to go to Godzilla minus 1. Now, Godzilla minus 1 is pretty good. It literally shows you um, the characters, because that's the thing that most modern day Godzilla movies, or like modern day, I guess like MonsterVerse things, lacks, which is character development or character building. Because most Godzillas, when I'm talking about Godzilla, I'm talking about like Godzillas that are like American made Godzilla movies. They really lack character, like emotions, character development, and I think this is what Godzilla minus one did perfectly. It basically did character development better than any other Godzilla I've ever seen. Um, you literally have emotion for the characters. You don't just like watch the movie just to say, oh look, there's Godzilla. He's gonna wreck the city, and you just have fun. Like no, like when you see Godzilla, like in his 5 scenes that you see Godzilla wrecking the city, you actually do feel emotions to the characters, and I really like that. This had a very good thing on Godzilla. Um, a lot of people liked it. A lot of people, didn't like it. But most of it was good, and I think this was like one of the best Godzillas I've ever seen. Probably like a close second Godzilla would be like Shin Godzilla. That was another good one. Pretty disgusting though. But Godzilla minus one is definitely must watch if you're like a big Godzilla fan. Definitely pay attention to the story because the story is where it shines. The characters is very it's so good. I won't really say anything else about it other than that it's really good. You feel emotion to the characters. You when Godzilla comes in there, like, oh, this is gonna suck for them and all that. But really good, definitely a must watch, and it definitely deserves number 4 on this list. Alright, coming in at the top 3. So number 3 would have to go to John Wick number 4, or John Wick Chapter 4. And this is just a normal John Wick film. All the John Wicks are so good. Obviously, Chapter 1 is being the worst and climbs up to be best. It's like John Wick knows how to improve the movies. Like, every time you see John Wick movie, it just keeps getting better and better. It never goes down. It always goes up. And John Wick Chapter 4 is amazing. There was so much action, and it really does like conclude the story really good. It basically just shows, good old Jonathan Wick, just being him, killing assassins, trying to like bring order and all that. It's been a while since I've seen the movie, trying to go off memory, but it's a really good action movie. Definitely a must watch. By the way, you gotta watch like the first 3 movies, because John Wick is a really good action movie. Uh, just like him running from assassins because he broke a law, and now he has to kill everybody just because. And then there's like people who helps him, people who betray him, some old friends who help him, then betrays him. So it's like a big like it's very like the story is it's just you just can't trust anybody other than yourself. And John Wick knows how to do action. Like it's actually very satisfying. Um, it's not like your normal gun shooting. Chapter 4 does it really good. There's a lot. There's like a sword guy. I think it was a sword guy. Well, that's probably chapter 4. That's probably chapter 3. I don't know. The blind sword guy. Yeah, him. And then the dog. The dog. I forgot. I'm not good at names, but the dog. The guy with the dog. He was there too. I think the sword guy was amazing. The blind sword guy, I forgot his name. I'm not good with names, but the blind sword guy was really into it. And there was this movie where they had a duel. Uh, the blind sword guy had a duel with someone, and that duel was amazing. Uh, and then the scenes with the blind sword guy was actually phenomenal. He uses like different like machines and all that, or like different like things. Like he used like I think like a little like MP thing. It was like a little like sound thingy, and he uses it to like find like where the people are. So he like slices them like a freaking anime character. Overall, obviously John Wick Chapter 4 is amazing. Obviously, it's good. Every single John Wick is a must watch. And as I say, John Wick just keeps getting better and better. So obviously, Chapter 5, if they are gonna make it, is gonna be, I assume by using probability, it's gonna be better than Chapter 4. But let's hope that it just keeps getting better. And then Chapter 4 does it really good. It's so cool. Definitely a must watch. Watch Chapter 4. Amazing. Alright, so what's the top 5 list without this movie in it? So coming in at number 2, the glory, Oppenheimer. Yep, who hasn't seen this coming? Now, there is something about this I will say. I have not seen this movie. Oh my god, I say you have not seen this movie. Holy crap, you have to watch it. I will watch it sometime. But I did want to include it just because I didn't really think about anything other than this, and it's kind of weird because I put this at number 2, so you're probably thinking to yourself, what would be number 1? And you'll come to it. But obviously Oppenheimer, I heard that it was a really good movie, tells the story very well. How it's just like basically like a little biography of Oppenheimer himself, how he basically contributed to the Manhattan Project. He built a bomb with a couple of people, a lot of legal actions, and then after he built that bomb, if I remember correctly, it's probably gonna be very wrong, so please don't get mad at me, but I'm pretty sure he got like tricked into it. Like he didn't know that his bomb would like blow up a city, so then like his bomb, like then he had PTSD, saying that like, oh god, what have I done? Hence the quote, I am the destroyer of all worlds, or something like that. Like, was it I'm trying to remember the quote. Was it, now I am become death, destroyer of worlds? That's where it comes from. Actually came from a book in the movie. But obviously Oppenheimer, what would it be a top 5 movies list for 2023 without mentioning Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer? Because Christopher Nolan has a really good reputation because he made really good movies. He made my favorite movie ever, which is Interstellar. But Oppenheimer basically deserves to be on this list because it was a really good story. From what I heard, I'll watch it. I swear, I will watch it. And I'll make a good review on it. But I wanted to include it just because it's really good. It's Christopher Nolan. I've seen a lot of like reviewers and like good like reviews from it, and I should have put it in because it was a 2023 top 5 without Oppenheimer in it, and it tells his story really good from what I heard, and there's like a lot of famous people that came into it. Overall, definitely a must watch. Oppenheimer does that. Okay, here we go. In my opinion, the number 1 2023 movie that came out today, and you probably haven't heard of it, or you probably haven't seen it, but I would have to give number 1 2023 movie that came out this year. Drumroll. Cisu. Cisu was an amazing action movie. Holy shit. Cisu was an amazing action movie. definitely a must watch. Like, watch it. Like, if you have the chance, or watch it ASAP. Because you have to watch this masterpiece. It follows a miner. Well, a miner, like a, not like a child miner, but a miner. And he's like a gold miner. And he finds gold. And this entire movie surrounds the gold miner to grab his I almost said diamonds, grab the gold that he found and transfer it to a near bank. But he stumbles across like a group of Nazis. So he basically, and he's also like a ex like military guy, so he knows how to fight. And this dude fights. This dude freaking fights. He does not give up. This movie is literally the definition of not giving up. This dude like lit himself on fire one time. This dude literally got hanged. He literally got hanged for like 8 minutes, and he did not get like nauseated. He did not like lose breath. This dude literally got hanged, and he didn't lose anything. Or this dude literally pickaxe on a little plane that he did not. It's crazy that this movie shows action like this, and I was like really surprised about like what I saw from this movie. And I was just like jaw dropping. I was talking a lot. I'm just like the entire movie of what, like, literally my entire reaction of watching Cisu was like this, like the pog face, because it's like, it's amazing. And this dude does not talk at all. Like the main character, he does not talk. He does not talk at all. He like, you'll go to this movie and you'll be like, this dude has not talked, because this movie is literally like 95% action, 5% talking. And it's like, you can tell this, it's like a movie where it shows like story through actions rather than talking. Now there is talking in the movie, obviously, by the Nazis and like some of his allies, but main character does not speak at all. He does not speak at all in this movie, and I find that really cool. But it's crazy. Like the goal is really crazy. This guy, you see a guy get run over. You see like a guy like get blown up, and he's just like scattered everywhere. You see a guy literally get like beat by a pickaxe. Like, you just get punched, and like you watch a dude like get like, there's like an airplane. He's riding an airplane. He's just falling and boom, blows up, and just, it's crazy. This movie is just all action, so I'm a little action-y guy. I like action, so Cisu did an action great, and this was like a really surprising movie. It just came out of nowhere, so I would definitely say, in my opinion, that Cisu on my list definitely deserves #1 for my movies on 2023. So what's your picks? I sound like Watch Mojo, but I don't care. But there was my top list. That was the final verdict, 2023. I would like to say that this case is closed. So those are my picks. So yeah, here's to 2024. For cool movies that come out, cool TV shows that comes out, and I know I haven't done a video game for this yet, because I haven't really played all like the good games. I have an Xbox. I just play like, I'm more like a gamer who plays like the same game over and over and doesn't get bored of it. But I just wanted to do movies because that is something that I watch, that I do a little bit enjoy. And I haven't really watched a lot of like the good ones that came out today. So yeah, there's the top 5 movies for 2023 right there. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a happy new year, and here's to 2024. Cheers. Okay, I sound like a British guy. Thanks for watching. See you next year.